MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Leading off tonight for Cleveland, shortstop, number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Now here it comes. 1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wooten on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder, Cedric Hessman.
In now for Cleveland, Cedric Hessman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
Batting third, first baseman, Ken Hayes.
First offering on its way. Nope. And that misses, ball one. McGee stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, D-Roll. Base hit and a 1-0 lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
In now, Felipe Abreu. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Striding in for the Indians, Derek Weir, and the Tribe with an opportunity for still more damage here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Indians 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Joe Alonso gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now in the box, Babe Wooten. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Babe Wooten.
First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Marco Hidalgo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1. The 1-1. High pop-up. Weir is calling for it. 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Striding into the box, Duncan Shaver, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air into shallow left center. Reyes is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Sean Reyes.
Left fielder, Sean
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Into the box now, Robert Young. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Young sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
He stays alive, still 2-2. One out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Ward Holton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt, try and get a swing and a miss.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Jermaine Godwin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jermaine Godwin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. The 2-2. Popped him up. Weir backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Mark Marchand.
Striding in, Mark Marchand, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Nick Wolf.
So striding forward now, Nick Wolf. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. first 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Into the box now, Rod Ramirez. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Wolf is off at first with 2 away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Hit hard on the ground at first, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Carlton Miller, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Darryl George. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wooten has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Lionel McGee.
Standing in, Lionel McGee. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Cedric Hessman.
Ready for another chance. Cedric Hessman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Hessman, a 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. And 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, Ken Hayes. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. In there, a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Felipe Abreu. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. Hayes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 2-1. Now batting, Franklin Dahl. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Franklin Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Weir has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
In now, Babe Wooten. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Reyes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Marco Hidalgo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1. So stepping in, Derek Weir.
Third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Weir, a Dutch-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Sean Reyes. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right, Marchand. And there are two away now. So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. So coming to the plate, Robert Young. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alonso is under it near the mound. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ward Holton.
Striding forward now is the DH. Ward Holton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Holton has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. One left for the Tribe. They still lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Duncan Shaver, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Duncan Shaver.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Godwin.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jermaine Godwin. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
And a
That's
fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now batting,
Into the box, Mark Marchand. Line drive to center field. Hessman is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
now batting, third baseman, Nick Wolf.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Wolf. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Darryl George.
Now for the Indians, catcher, Darryl George.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Lionel McGee. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Chopper foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Cedric Hessman will be next. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wooten moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Hessman.
Stepping in, Cedric Hessman, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And this one misses inside a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, first baseman, Ken Hayes.
Standing in, Ken Hayes. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians leave 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Stepping into the box, Rod Ramirez.
Toronto, first baseman, Rod Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Miller. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The 1-0 home. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 0-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Pulled toward right center field. Abreu moves over. He's got it 1 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, center fielder, Babe
Digging in, Babe Wooten. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. Reyes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Marco Hidalgo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. popped him up. McGee is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Jack Ridley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 27, Jack Ridley.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Felipe Abreu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. To his right, Wolf. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Derek Weir.
So digging in now, Derek Weir. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 34, Sean Reyes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Reyes. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Robert Young, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Indians 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Duncan Schaefer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Reyes. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jermaine Godwin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jermaine Godwin.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. And this is fouled at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Mark Marchand is on deck. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left. Reyes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Mark Marchand.
At the plate, Mark Marchand will swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and one strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And now pitch on the way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Line to the right side. A leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Dexter Kristen takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Dexter Kristen.
Into the box, Nick Wolf. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Hessman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Toronto, but they still lead it 3-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Antoine Park is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Antoine Park.
Leading off the inning, Ward Holton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Darryl George. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lionel McGee. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Counts 1-0.
In there, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 3-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rod Ramirez already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Hessman moving in makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Carlton Miller.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlton Miller. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left, his first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Stepping in now, Franklin Dahl. Skied into straightaway right. Abreu is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, center fielder, Babe Wooten.
Now to the plate, Babe Wooten. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Reyes going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here. Goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Into the box now, Marco Hidalgo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Reyes has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 4-2. Alex Calero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Alex Calero.
Leading off the inning, Cedric Hessman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Digging in to try it again, Ken Hayes. First offering on its way. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-1 gets a swinging strike.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wooten is there, and he has it for the out. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in, Felipe Abreu. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ronaldo Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ronaldo Ramirez.
Settling in now, Duncan Shaver.
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop, Duncan Shaver.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jermaine Godwin. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Mark Marchand. There's a swing and a high pop-up. George is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Richie Blackwell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Richie Blackwell.
Derek Weir will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Sean Reyes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting, second baseman, Robert Young.
Stepping up to the plate, Robert Young. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Last strike now for Cleveland. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wooten has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.